What's up, comic book fans? It is Friday and it is time for my weekly reviews. I only read 6 of like the 13 books that I picked up, but I'm reviewing my DC and my Marvel books coming up next. What's up, comic book fans? My name is Bruce Moreau.
And I am Stephanie.
What's up, comic book fans? My name is Bruce Moreau and welcome to the channel and welcome to Comic Book Reviews, my weekly series where I give you my thoughts and my reviews on the comics that I picked up on New Comic Book Day. And this week I'm not reviewing everything that I picked up, I'm just reviewing my Marvel and DC books, just like I said in the intro. And then I'm gonna do a little haul video at the end and show you what I picked up for the week. I got a lot of books, a lot of actual Virgin variant covers, which was actually really cool. But if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so that way you guys are notified each time when I upload new content. And also, when Stephanie and I go live, we go live every single Friday on Comics and Beer. And the last Friday of every month is a big giveaway. We give away 4 prizes, the grand prize plus 3 others throughout the night. It's such a big night, and this month we have partnered with Greg Rucka. That's right, Greg Rucka sent us a huge care package to give to you guys, so you guys do not want to miss that. It's such a good night. It's so much fun. Beers, laughs, I don't know. It's a ton of fun. You guys should be there. And also, hit that like button and appreciate the love. All right, guys, let's jump into these reviews. Alright guys, first book up in my down and dirty reviews is Batman the Killer Smile #1. This is written by Jeff Lemire and art by Andrea Sorrentino. The artwork is gorgeous. I absolutely love the artwork, and this is a continuation of Joker the Killer Smile. I actually only read the first issue of that. I believe I have the other 2 in the closet, but there was no hook. I didn't love the story in the first issue, and I continue picking it up just because I love Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino. But when I tried to go back and read issue 2, it just wasn't there. So I was like, you know what? Maybe the Batman version of this book I'll love. Again, it's just not there. I don't love the story in this book. The artwork is gorgeous. If you love Andrea Sorrentino's artwork, you will at least enjoy looking at the pages. The story, I don't know, it's just not there for me. There's no hook. There's no, I don't know, there's not a ton of action. There's a lot of drawn out story in my opinion, but again, it's Jeff Lemire. If you like Jeff Lemire, give this book a chance. Maybe it's for you. It's just not for me. Andrea Sorrentino's artwork is gorgeous. I would give this a 5 out of 10. I don't love it, but the artwork is so good. All right, guys, let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, next up we have Justice League Dark #23. This is written by James Tynion IV, or James Tynion IV, and Ram V, and art by Kyle Hotz. James Tynion is doing the overall story arc structuring, and Ram V is doing the actual scripting of the book. And you can definitely tell, since Ram V has been helping out James Tynion, the characters feel a little different. It's still telling that really cool story of all of the different parliaments of the life. The Rot, the Green, the Red, I believe there's one or 2 more, and that's really cool. And in this issue, they brought back Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing had died, and the team was actually able to bring Swamp Thing back in this issue, which was really cool. What they did to James Woodrue was awesome, because he was actually the avatar for the Green, and they were actually able to steal that from him and give it back to Swamp Thing, Alec Holland. It was really cool, but again, it definitely has that feeling of someone else writing a James Tynion story. But would I suggest you guys pick this up? Yes. Justice League Dark has been amazing since issue #1. This story is still interesting. It's still engaging. It's still great. Kyle Hotz's art, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm excited for them to get on to the next artist. But the overall story is definitely worth reading. I love this team. I love this book. James Tynion is, he's crushing the game right now. So definitely pick this book up. I would give this a 7 out of 10. And let's jump into the next one. Guys, Suicide Squad #6 was an absolute blast. It was fun from front to back, but the one thing that was different from the previous 5 issues was this was more of just like a really fun book. It had Batman in it, there was a lot of laughs, and it was kind of setting up the next story arc, which is going to have Deadshot leaving the team and going to find his daughter. And if you were looking at previews ahead of time, which I always do, issue #9, we see the death of Deadshot. So it was an interesting setup to that story. But the thing with this issue from the previous 5 was that the previous 5, there was a lot of character development. And looking at all these new characters, Tom Taylor introduced us to a whole new superhero team. And he's used those previous 5 issues to do a lot of character development. And I absolutely love how he does that. But this was just a fun ride. There wasn't a lot of heavy emotion like there was in the previous 5 issues, but Suicide Squad is an amazing book. Bruno Redondo's art is absolutely incredible. He's been crushing this book since issue 1, and I cannot wait to read more because the art and the story are just fun, excellent writing, excellent story, excellent character development. It is just, I don't know, I love this book, and I highly suggest you guys pick this book up. This is an 8 out of 10. Home run in my opinion. Let's jump into the next book. Gotta talk about this book, Batman number 93. This is written by James Tynion IV and art by Gillian March and Javier Fernandez. This was I thought was gonna be my pick of the week, but it actually to me was kind of a letdown. We find out who the designer truly is at the end of the book, and it's kind of, to me, a letdown. Overall though, the book was really, really fun. I love the fight scene between Harley Quinn and Punchline, ended epically. I loved, I can't think of the character, put his name, but the whole storyline with Catwoman and this other character and what they were doing, so fun. The ending, knowing that Joker War was coming up, I kind of saw it ahead of time, but overall, Tynion is doing a really good job of telling a really fun, action-packed, balls to the walls Batman story. So I'm excited to see where this book goes. This book, I would give a 7 out of 10. Wasn't my pick of the week. I really thought it was going to be. It is fun. It is action-packed. It just... but yeah, good book. 7 out of 10. Let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, those were my DC books. We got 2 books left, and I really didn't think these books were going to be my picks of the week, but you know what? They are. So let's jump into them. First one up, Donny Cates, Thor, Nick Klein. This is such a great book, and the twist at the end. Woo! The Black Winter. So good. I love the storytelling in this book and the character building, and just the way Donny Cates is laying the story out is absolutely gorgeous. The dialogue, the pacing, everything is a home run in my opinion. I love this book. In the end, like I said, there is a twist, or maybe a twist, but a moment happens at the end of the book that you find out that Galactus is someone else's something, and it was awesome. So yeah, definitely a must-read. Thor number 5 is just a fun, action-packed, well-told story, and I loved it. But let's jump into my next book because it is my pick of the week, and I absolutely love this book. All right, guys, this book was awesome, and I really didn't think it was going to be this awesome. But Avengers Empyre number 0 is incredible. I loved the one-shot. I forget what it was called, but it was basically the first intro to Empyre, and it was written by Al Ewing, and it was gorgeous. It was so well told. You were introduced to these brand new characters that was told in a gut-wrenching, amazing way. Pepe Larraz's art in this book is absolutely incredible, and it continues that story, but adds the Avengers in, and wow. I cannot wait to find out what's going to happen. This sets up the Avengers having to face off against the Kree and the Skrull and pitting them against each other, and it's gonna be so good. But do we really know who is right and who was wrong at the end of this? You think so, but how do we really know? Because there might be information that's not being told to us, but Al Ewing is doing an incredible job of setting this up. I love the characters that he used in this. The main character in this was actually Tony Stark. It was told a lot through his perspective. And it was so good. And it ties back to Jason Aaron's run in Avengers, because Tony Stark got lost back in time for a while, and he got some memories implanted in him, or I should say memories implanted. He got to look to the future, and he saw some of the stuff that was happening. He's been having these reoccurring dreams, which was so cool. Such a nice little nod to Jason Aaron and what he was doing in the Avengers. And it was just so good, and I cannot wait for Empyre. So my pick of the week, I would give this a 9 out of 10. It was a super solid, well-told book, and the art by Pepe Larraz, like I said, is gorgeous. Amazing book. Yeah, so those are my picks of the week. Let's jump into my haul really quick, and let's wrap this video up. Alright guys, I have a stack of books here I want to show off real quick and wrap this video up. These are the books that I picked up and did not get a chance to read quite yet. First one up is Once and Future number 8. This is a really fun book. It's not the most amazing in my opinion. A lot of people actually think this book is incredible. I think it's fun. I like the whole premise of it. Definitely gonna go read this, and hopefully it's better than the last couple issues, because the last couple issues were so-so. Then we have God Killers number 3. I read issue number 1. I have number 2 in a box in there somewhere. It's in my to-read box. Haven't got a chance to read that yet, so I'm gonna read 2 and then read 3. KSN Comics said he dropped it after issue 1. Issue 1 was interesting. I gotta read issue 2 and see where it goes. We have Spawn number 307. I started picking up Spawn at 300, and I want to see where this goes. I was a huge Spawn fan for a very long time, so I want to jump back in and see where it is. I've read the first 6 issues since 300 up to 306. It's been okay. I don't actually love Philip Tan's art that much, but let's see where it's gonna go, because I'm in it to win it. Next up, we have Dead Body Road. This is a new book by Image Comics. It's a Skybound book. I liked the premise when I read it online, so I'm gonna give this book a shot. We have Rednecks number 27. I'm up to issue 4. I have all the issues up. I'm just catching up. And it's a really cool vampire book. It's set in the South, so it's crazy, it's kooky, it's vampires. I love it. It's also written by Donny Cates. It's gonna be good. Next up, we have Middle West number 17. I am on issue 4, I believe, of that series as well. So I just got to catch up. I started picking this up because Dylan Comics absolutely raved about it. I'm like, you know what? Let me give it a shot. It's Scotty Young. I like Scotty Young, and it's actually really good so far. So I'm glad I've been picking that up. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 5. I started picking this up because the comic jabroni, absolutely loves turtles. I was like, you know what? I've never read a turtle book. Let's jump in. I jumped in at issue 102, 103. Probably not the best point to jump in, but it's been okay so far. Excited to read this. Then we have Jenica number 3, and this is the last of a 3-issue run, so I'm excited to read that. I'm all caught up on that. And here are the books that I picked up. These are the Virgin variant covers that I found at my local comic book shop. Something is Killing the Children number 4, or 3, 4, and 5, I believe. I believe those are the issues. They're gorgeous covers. Oh, I love that one so much. And then, last book, cool Batman number 93 cover. So, those are my haul video. No, this is the haul section of the video wrapped up. That's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah, and I'll see you guys tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern on Comics and Beer. Greg Rucka giveaway. Can't spit it out. I'm so excited. All right, guys. See you then. Peace!